What is up, you guys? It is your host Galadon back with another Dominations video. Thank you so much to Nexon for sponsoring this because the summer for the ages continues. If you guys haven't gotten back into Dominations or downloaded it yet for the first time, make sure you get down to the description, check out that link, download Dominations, and either come join my Alliance Full Attack or start your own with your friends, with other players, and get to dominating through the ages. Right now, speaking of through the ages, it's a great time to progress through the ages. As you guys might have seen in the last couple of videos I made, the Enlightenment Industrial Age Rush event is still on. So check it out. You get huge discounts on all sorts of upgrades. And now is a better time than ever to get in here and progress more quickly than ever through the different ages, which honestly for me is one of the biggest draws, one of the biggest appeals to this game, is that historical accuracy. I mean, I know nobody wants a history lesson, but hey, sometimes it can be pretty interesting, especially when you're using these specific heroes and units to crush your opponents. And we'll get into that in just a minute. I've got some... Well, let's just say I've got a sneak peek of something you guys will be able to use in about another week or so. That's right, it's Miyamoto Musashi. We'll get to him in just a minute. Okay, 6 revolutionaries. This is going to continue. It's been Simone Bolivar. Now we've got Mary Harris Jones and the Mary Harris Jones Resource Boost. That starts on July 28th. Now, she is the 4th of 6 revolutionaries, and she was known as the most dangerous woman in America. That's right, this is back in the late 1800s, and you'll have an opportunity to learn more about her in the game. And she was an impressive woman with impressive achievements, but maybe almost as impressive, a 60% resource boost starting on July 28th through the Mary Harris Jones Resource Boost event. In the meantime, the Enlightenment Industrial Age Rush, okay, this is continuing, and I have to tell you, it's just become a little bit too appealing to pass up anymore, okay? Lots of discounts, but also, just as important, the ability to upgrade to the next age instantaneously, okay? All right, so we've been in the Enlightenment Age for a while. Guess what? It is time. Industrial Age, we have the gold, 2.7 million, and check it out, you guys. It does take 4 villagers, but it takes no time whatsoever, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the trigger, and awesome. Okay, I've been waiting for this for a while. Now, oh, of course there's a deal. Oh, airstrip. Oh, man. Okay. That may be too appealing to pass up. We'll come back. Oh, tank army? Tank army! Okay, we're trying out the tank army. This video, we are trying out the tank army and the airstrip. I mean, I've been waiting for a long time. You know, my villagers have been waiting for a long time to be able to get into the industrial age and really put down some serious firepower. So there you can see the city center industrial age. We're still Chinese. I love the design of the buildings here. Looks very, very cool. And of course, hey, remember, every time you go to a new age, you've got those emissaries stopping by. They're paying you respects. Massive gold shipment, massive food shipment, and then colossal gold. Wait a minute, massive, colossal, man, that's some big adjectives right there. I'm not even sure which one was bigger. In any case, we are in the industrial age now, and it's time to lay down the hurt with my tank armies and, of course, Miyamoto Musashi. And okay, I couldn't resist. You guys know me. If you've watched my videos, you know I could not resist. This is an incredible deal, and I have to try out the airstrip like right away. Okay, I need an airplane in my life. And check it out. Check out the name of the airplane that's going to be cruising over the field in a minute. It's pretty awesome. You get to deploy it. It goes out. It does a strafing run. It comes back. We will see how that works out in just a minute. And so, yes, we've got all sorts of new stuff to try out. We've got the airstrip. We've got the tank army. And, of course, we've got our Miyamoto Musashi units. That is going to be on the 31st of July only. So, again, like I've said before, you guys, make sure that you are logging on every day because there are events, very temporary events that you can miss, and you don't want to miss out on these. All right, so under troop tactics, here you go. Miyamoto Musashi, we're going to drop in 3 of these, and I'll tell you what, I'll show them in action by themselves in just a couple of minutes. But for now, kind of a massive army, okay? But let's just focus during this attack on the tanks and on the airplane. Okay, you can see the airplane in my inventory there. The tank armies, oh my gosh. Okay, just get ready for devastation. There's Miyamoto on the far right-hand side. And yes, he is amazing too, but again, we'll see him in action by himself in a minute. We've picked out a relatively large village. This guy is in the Global Age Romans, and right away, okay, here come the tanks, and I'm just telling you right now, nobody stands a chance. Look at these tanks rolling their way in, and I have to tell you, it's been so much fun to advance. This is one of the things about Dominations that I love, is you see all new troops, buildings, the ages. When you advance through the ages, so much changes, and obviously you can choose to be many different societies from all around the world. I'm loving that as well, loving the ability to attack foreign countries and things like that. So yeah, okay, so we're attacking the Romans, Global Age right now, and okay, just focus in on the tanks right now for a minute, you guys. They are absolutely annihilating, okay? They are so powerful, it is crazy. I mean, the tanks, well, hey, they can tank. They've got the tank, they've got the DPS, they are putting out massive damage, and check out the airplane. That's right, the Night Witch on her way on another strafing run. I gotta tell you, I love that. I love dropping the Night Witch, and you can, again, you choose where it comes in from the nearest edge of the screen. So you deploy it, and it's going to come in, drop a set of bombs, do a strafing run, and then swoop back out. So here she comes again, top left side. You can see, of course, we annihilated the town center. I have to say, some pretty good funneling right there. We got the tanks in, and that top left corner, you don't want to have to deal with multiple walls on the way in. On the way out, well, obviously, these tanks are just pushing their way through anything and everything. Another strafing run. Check it out with the sound effects. The biplane swooping out of the area once again, and the tanks finishing the job, picking up the resources. Another bombing run right there. And obviously, we know where this is headed. Complete destruction, utter demolition, total detonation, absolute annihilation. And yeah, so I am definitely going to have a lot of fun as I've advanced here into the Industrial Age. And it's going to be a blast just to explore the new units and try them for the very first time. I realize you guys cannot yet use Miyamoto Musashi, but get ready, it is coming, because also remember, the Shaolin Temple event is ending the 25th of July, okay? So if you haven't gotten the healing missions done, you're not going to have those Shaolin monks. And let me tell you, I've spent the last few days with a few of these Shaolin monks. I mean, not personally, not like eating dinner with them or anything, but using them to attack, pretty darn strong, okay? So, it's a toss-up, okay? I'm just going to say, Shaolin monks, Miyamoto Musashi, I don't know, also tanks, and the Night Witch, yeah, there it is, complete destruction. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast of a week right now. I'm telling you, make sure you guys log on every single day so you don't miss out on any of these events. And before I go, I just wanted to show Miyamoto Musashi in action just for a few seconds so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Now, you saw that tanks were tough, right? Okay, get ready. Here comes an attack, and we're just worried about Miyamoto Musashi. He's there on the right. We got 3 of them. We're going to drop them up there in the top left, and just watch them go into action, okay? Again, this is only July 31st, so you're going to want to be around that day. And, okay, this is impressive. Okay, they go through buildings. We've seen that before. But wait. Just wait for it. As they move in towards the core of this base, getting closer to the walls, they are going to be faced with, you guessed it, tanks. All right, so you've got tanks versus Miyamoto Musashi. And I'm telling you right now, this, it's crazy. These tanks are rolling in, and we're going to zoom in on this 1v1 battle right here. And yeah, it kind of speaks for itself. So if you haven't played Dominations before, or you want to get back into it, link in the description, download it now, and join me.